And taking forward the conversation on mega investments in India's AI infrastructure, let me welcome Dr. Charan Singh, eminent economist and CEO IGRO. Also, Prasenjit Basu, noted author and economist. Good evening and welcome, both of you. Dr. Singh, let me come to you first. Sir, your take. Why are global tech giants betting so big on India?
I'm thrilled. And that's the only destination they have. I've had the good luck to study in Australia, America, both Harvard, Stanford, and lived and worked at IMF in Washington, D.C., seen the world from within and outside. There's no other country like India. I came back because I knew this is the country with potential and it has the future. It has people, it has democracy, it has policies which are conducive, which are friendly for industry. And now you can see the interest rate scenario that's emerging. The country is just growing around 8%. If the conducive environment continues, we have the potential to grow between 8.5 to 9%. Tell me which other country has this rosy potential? And we are not only talking about the future, I think we are the only country which is planning day by day, year by year, and we are growing from strength to strength. If you take a picture, the global picture, this is the only country which stands out, which the Western world, if they need to use it as their workhorse, is providing you the stable.
Okay. Prasenjit, as tech giants announce big investments in India's AI infrastructure, what are the implications for the country and the economy?
The implications are that many thousands of additional jobs will be created in these areas. AI is the technology of the future. We are seeing dramatic changes globally as a result of artificial intelligence being deployed. And it is a great thing that Microsoft has committed a massive $17.5 billion to projects in the AI sector in India. And Google and Amazon and others are also making significant commitments. These are a very good sign that India's talent pool is attracting the attention of global players. And I think the contrast with China is stark. Intellectual property rights are better protected in India. There's democracy, there's recourse to the rule of law through the court system. So all of this gives India relative advantages, and I think these investments will create not only an ecosystem but generate substantial externalities that will enable a lot of entrepreneurial opportunities for Indian youth to operate off these investments and create a bunch of software and components, etc., that go towards building up the artificial intelligence infrastructure in this country and around the world.
Dr. Singh, what would you say? How is AI set to also transform the economy? What are the implications for the workforce in particular? Because different kinds of concerns come to the fore when we talk about AI and its impact on the future of work.
That's a brilliant question. I'm also worried. Also a matter of great concern. But I'll tell you what's happening with this government and this regime. They plan in future. Now, AI is the technology of the future. It's revolutionary and it has to be adopted, though there can be in medium to long term some job displacements, but the type of new jobs that's going to create are going to be massive. It's going to help India leapfrog into Viksit Bharat, that is our objective which the Prime Minister has set for 2047. Now, my understanding is that all these firms, be it Google, be it Amazon, be it Microsoft, be it Nvidia, be it Oracle, they're all coming with a plan in a phased manner, 4 to 6 years, 10 years, and that's what they are doing. They're also going to help us in urbanization. They're not only going to Bangalore or Hyderabad, but they're going to various parts of the country. They're setting up units there. And to some extent, we'll have the freedom and liberty to invite them and probably have them in Gurgaon or in North India or any other place that we think is important. Given that, there's going to be an overall development within the country. Now, I also feel, in addition to what I have said, It's going to help us in job creation, which has just been mentioned, in enhancing female labor force participation, in spreading education and literacy, in health issues. So within the country, as I visualize it, it's not only immediate, but it's going to be futuristic in a phased manner. We are going to see much improvement in the complete ecosystem, which will add to our productivity. At the end of the day, if we want to be Viksit Bharat, we have to grow at the speed of about 8.5 to 9%. These, which are futuristic tools and tools of the future, we will have to use them, deploy them very intelligently, which are going to add to our productivity and efficiency. The last point I want to mention is that if you have just noticed in your own report, you mentioned that we will be able to open the Indian labor market to the rest of the world, where our skilled labor will be able to fan out across the world, reach out there. So to that extent, skilled labor will have greater opportunities. That means there will be higher remittances coming within the country, and that also feeds into the job opportunities and the strength of the country.
Right. Prasenjit, in the context of what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, what will it take for the Indian youth to be able to harness the potential of this AI revolution? What kind of training, what kind of choice of subjects of study will they require to make sure that they're able to really get the potential of AI in their careers?
Obviously, the computer science curriculum will need to be tweaked to accommodate the scope for artificial intelligence. But AI can be deployed in a lot of different areas. It can be deployed in the medical field, in the legal field. I mean, there'll be paralegals and other assistants will become somewhat redundant because a lot of the work can now be done by artificial intelligence. So there will be certain types of work that become obsolete as a result of AI. But in turn, as with any new technology, it'll generate all kinds of new jobs that will emerge. So the youth, those coming into the workforce now, would do well to take courses in artificial intelligence, to be able to use the skill sets to deploy artificial intelligence effectively. A lot of the simpler tasks can now really be done by AI, but that creates more space and time for higher level activity and basically interpreting the results of AI and deploying them in more productive uses. That's basically the way in which any new technology is always deployed, but this one has the potential to really be transformative in terms of boosting the productivity of the labor force across the board.
Okay, and finally, Dr. Singh, what do you recognize as the key headwinds vis-a-vis the global economy, vis-a-vis the adaptation of artificial intelligence for India to be mindful of?
See, as far as I am concerned, it's opening up great opportunities for global partnership. To me, India will find its very important place in the global geopolitics. As it is, India had played a very important role in the last 2 decades in computerization. There's no computer in the world which can work, maintain, or operate without an Indian. With the initial investments that are taking place by all these firms that I just mentioned, 6 of them bringing AI into India, I think we are placing ourselves, we are positioning ourselves in such an important way that the global manpower, global high-tech industry would need India in a very big way. As far as the headwinds are concerned, I think to some extent we will have to tweak our curriculum because, as I mentioned, it's very, very revolutionary. We will have to now tweak our curriculum and skill our youth. And we have a large number of youth which is available to us. We have to ensure that they have the literacy levels to take advantage. To that extent, sometimes I get worried. Are we really focused on our youth, and can we skill them that they can take advantage of the AI? So I don't see global headwinds hitting us. I'm only looking within the country, what type of opportunities can I now translate into? And that is where I think educationists, public policy experts, the bureaucrats, The universities will have to play a very important role in this new development that has taken place.
On that note, Dr. Charan Singh, Prasanjit Basu, thank you very much for joining us on the News Hour, sharing your perspective.